Right, hello everyone. Now it's night. I usually don't record at night, but circumstances have forced me to do so. Sadly, at night there won't be any singing or anything like that, so any covers of songs or parodies I'm gonna do in the future will be coming at the earliest convenience that I can do some singing. That could be sometime next week, sometime not. Anyway, I'm going to do some more Bride of Discord instead, because that'll be much better. But before I do, a good, nice person who's been watching my Bride of Discord videos noticed that because I was talking to her about wanting a backstory for my OC. Because my OC isn't part of the pony world, so it's like more, and I'm not good with grammar or writing too much to write my own backstory. But she has kindly chosen to write a backstory for my OC, and I'm not 100% sure if she's going to continue on with this. I don't mind if she does. I do have my own preferences though, but I've already told her, I've said, I've got my own preferences for stuff, I'm not 100% liking of the story so far, but it's okay because that's more than I can do, and it's pretty cool. So I'm just going to read that. I have it, so it's thanks to MsGempire. So I'm just going to read your story. Kino Mason put down the phone and groaned. Why'd the computers at Council High have to go down now, so close to her clocking off time? It was 7 in the evening, dark since it was still early March, and she'd had a long and tiring day. She wanted nothing more than to get back to her apartment, feed her cats, and soak in a nice long bath before turning in for the night. Actually, I have got cats. So that's why I put the plural and instead of putting the name afterwards, Gempire. I have got 2 cats, Felix and Zoe. Right, let's get to you. Now she had to travel 5 miles in the opposite direction because some punk kids thought it would be funny to use the Skulls Creaky system to upload something to YouTube. Okay. Were those punk kids the cutie Mac Crusaders? Kino sighed as she picked up her courier bag and went to the big bookcase that covered one wall of the... What? Sorry. Kino sighed as she picked up her courier bag and went to the big bookcase that covered one wall of the municipal building? Yeah, municipal building. The system Council High used was fairly old. They could really do with an upgrading. But for now, she needed the relevant manuals. They were thick, daunting to most, but Kino knew they were useful. And yes, you could fit all of this on a tablet, but the one good thing about honest books made out of paper was that they didn't run out of batteries. Was that they didn't run out of batteries when you were in the middle of using them. To be quite honest, I don't have a tablet and I don't use tablets or phones. I actually hate them. Now, that's not to say I like books, but I don't like phones, tablets, and nobody really knows why I don't, but I just don't. I'm not a technologist. I adore computers to a degree, but I don't like phones. I don't know why, I can't explain why, I just don't like them. It's because I've got no friends, I don't need to call anyone, I never go out much, I don't go out late at night, so I don't have to call the police or anything like that. Anyway, I'll somehow separate these talking bits with other bits. She left the building, cursing under her breath when the stupid reader ate half her ID card. She would have to go through the whole idiotic bureaucracy it would take to get a new one. To be quite honest, that's how my college works. They give you an ID card, and if you lost it, you have to pay to buy another one. And I think that's stupid. Why do we need ID cards nowadays to get into college? It just makes no sense. She let out another sigh as she pulled on her cycle helmet and made her way to the bike shed. I don't have a bike, and I don't own a bike, and I can't ride a bike. But for now, I'm going to be, alright with this. After all, MsGempire doesn't know me really well. All she knows is what my OC is, my personality. She's pretty much almost spot on with my personality. But she doesn't know of I don't think she knows of the physical attributes of my physique, i.e. I am a very fat person. I am allowed to say that to myself because I do not mind. I've been called many, many bad words in my life. So, but it's okay, I'm just saying this now, MsGempire, you don't have to worry, I'm not broken your story, I am just saying that because I'm a real person, and, my OC is like me. I know that sounds creepy, but I always like to base my first character off myself. It makes, immersing yourself into a character that much more likeable. So, where was I? Oh, backshed. Right. She'd take her to ride on her bicycle every day after Mayor decided that anyone on the council payroll should be green. Wait, what? What does that mean? Oh, what? Like, recycling and stuff? Christ's sake, I hate that. I'm not a recyclist. I mean, I don't hate recycling, but I don't do it a lot because I always forget. I've gotten used to chucking my cans into our recycling bins now, but I'm not good with recycling a lot. Then proceeding to be... What the heck is that word? Wait, what? What? Oh, I think I know what word it is, but I can't say it. I can't say that word. It's not a rude word, but I can't say it because I'm British. And my accent doesn't allow me to say big words. Right, so I'm going to restart that. She'd take her to ride on her bicycle every day after Mayor decided that anyone on the council payroll should be green. Then proceeding to be chaperoned about in a limo daily. But that was politics for you. So what, my character used to be in a limo? What the frig, I'm rich? I had no idea. Once again, I'm not frigging up your story. You were right to do that, but I'm not a rich person. I am quite poor. My family lives on debts. Not debts, but we live on disability allowances and incomes, budgets and stuff. We're not rich people. We don't have limos. Kino got on her bike and began pedalling toward Clantola High. Or at least the weather was on her side. It was a clear night with the full moon shining bright, and 3 twinkling stars seemed to frame it. I wonder what's going to happen. I'm just checking Audacity to make sure it's still recording because it's a piece of rubbish. At least it offered a nice view as she pedalled on through the late evening streets, the beat of dance music keeping her on course. That sounds like me. I just walk through and just listen to my MP3 player. She was so caught up in keeping pace that it took her a few moments to notice the sound of motorbike engines in the distance. It was only as she passed the little lot in front of her. It was only as she passed the little lot in front of the burger bar that she realised her mistake. The Diamond Dogs were there, a biker gang that gave the Hells Angels a run for their money. They were turning tricks on their bikes, trying to outdo each other, that Kino had read upon them enough to know it was just because they were bored. If they found someone to hunt, then they'd soon be on the prowl. I would be frightened. This is why I don't go out late at night. Kino held her breath, hoping not to draw attention to herself, as she kept her eyes focused on the road in front of her. She wanted to turn off her iPod, to have both ears open in case the damn dogs chased her. But that would mean taking a hand off the handlebars, and right now she needed both hands to keep the bike steady as she picked up speed. I know I'm rushing through this. I'm not trying to, but I'm not good with stopping at commas and taking a breather. I know it sounds odd, but when I'm not reading aloud, I do read it normally. When I'm reading it aloud, I like to read it really fast paced. I don't know why, it's just something that happens. She rounded a corner, and there was the high school, visible on the right hand side along a straight stretch of road. Kino took the opportunity to let go of the left handle and quickly rip the earbuds from her ears. Ow, that hurts! Tucking the ends inside the top of her hoodie so they didn't dangle down and become entangled in a chain. Entangled in the chain. She was so close to the school when she heard the motorbike engine speeding along the opposite street. Why me? What have I done? Is it because I'm fat? Everyone does that to me. The school was so far away, but there was a statue. It was a ruined horse that stood outside the entrance of the school. Its plinth was a good 10 foot wide and would offer concealment until the diamond dogs had gone by. She didn't pause as she turned her bike onto the workway and rode straight to the statue. She jumped off her bike as close to the plinth as possible and dragged her bike closer so it couldn't be seen from the road. She waited, almost holding her breath, and she listened to the bike speed by. She did hold her breath, counted to 100. Each number putting the diamond dogs even further from her. When she was sure they were gone, she let out a breath and opened her eyes, ready to go into the lighted school. But there were 3 guys in her way. God's sake, what do the diamond dogs sound like? They sound like Gollum. I can't do Gollum, I don't even know. God's sake, I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in forever. The big ones are really deep, sort of voice like that. The little ones, like, I can't tell, it's hard. They just all sound like Gollum to me, just a different sort of tone of Gollum. God's sake, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings in forever, so I can't do a Gollum voice, Christ's sake. I'll try, I guess. Well, looks like we got ourselves a little girlie, the smallest yet somehow clearly the leader of the group rasped. She got good valuables on her, the second damn dog said with a leer. Yeah, valuables, the third chortled. Leave me be, I'm a fat girl, you don't want me, trust me. The leader flung out his arms and the others quieted. Now, there's valuables and then there's valuables. Wait, what? Wait, do you mean he's planning on doing that to me, the bad thing? So he's not planning to steal from me, he's going to ape me. Is that what he's planning, MsGempire? Because I'd be really scared. Kino did not like his tone. It was easy to know what he was insinuating.